Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble835. Why is my chair going down on me? Anyway, so this weekend, I was a really busy weekend, actually. I actually was only home long enough to sleep this weekend. There was a lot of family events going on, so we were really busy this weekend, which was really cool. But yesterday I decided, because I know some people go, well, you never talk about gaming that you do. Well, this weekend, yesterday, I decided, you know what, I want to beat Ninja Gaiden 1 on the NES again. Because I haven't beat that game when it originally came out over 20 years ago. So, put that in, and I got to Act 4. So, and that game to me isn't hard. And it's funny how you cannot play a game for 20 years, but yet you still remember the stages. You know, when you start playing, you just need a slight refresher, and you remember the whole stage where all the enemies are. And the only thing about that game is a little bit off on the timing, you know, where the enemies kind of can hit you off a cliff and stuff. But outside of that, have a lot of fun with that. And then I had a friend recently get an Xbox 360 Slim, and he got a download code with it for Skyrim. And he downloaded it, and he didn't know what to do in the game, so I put my copy in my 360, you know, and I haven't beat the game, and so I ended up getting hooked on that game again. So those are the two games I'm currently playing. Though Skyrim, I'll probably put more time in Ninja Gaiden. Well, it's a longer game, so of course I will. So, anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the topic of the day, and that was from Luke Moore's One's video, Channel Changers Discussion, where he made a really interesting video talking about the changes in channels and things that people have done in the community with their channels or extensions of their channels. Like, you know, for example, like a lot of people like, oh, they see the game community, they like games, so they decide, you know what, I'm going to make my channel and I'm going to make videos on gaming. And you watch your videos and you like their gaming videos. But they have other interests. And maybe they do lose interest in gaming. I think we do all lose a little bit of interest in our hobby every so often. You may not like completely stop playing games, but you may not be as interested as other hobbies that you have. And so they start posting videos of the other hobby. Or maybe they make another channel for the other hobby and they want you to watch those videos or follow that channel. And I don't think you can expect people who like the gaming stuff to necessarily like that other stuff. You actually might find you get a whole new audience that likes that stuff than the people, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Just like when I split this off from the other channel, I don't expect everybody from that channel to follow this channel. It's just the people who like the community videos. I know some people think the other channel is dead. It is not. I actually have a pickup video I'm going to do for that this week, and there's some other videos I need to just get done for it. And other changes that have happened, obviously, is now there's social media, like Facebook and Twitter, where you can follow a person there, and you could, you know, if they tweet more about themselves. And the good thing about Facebook and Twitter, if you follow them there, is that, you know, as people found again this weekend, when YouTube wasn't pushing out videos in subscription boxes that they don't do from time to time, that at least there you can see that they posted that they put out a new video, and you can get the link from it there. Also, of course, there's people are now doing podcasts now, which is cool for people in the community to get together and talk about games and things that they like. It's always cool to hear people. I'll be talking about podcasts a little bit later in the video. Or people have websites and vlogs. And so it gives you the opportunity not just only to see the person in one place, multiple places if you really like that person. The truth is, people tell you who do this stuff that most people don't, who subscribe to their channel or watch their videos, don't follow them on everything. They don't. Most people actually just want to watch the video and that's it. There's a small group of your people who watch your videos that will like to find out more about you or follow you on the other stuff. And the website thing, I know some people people today, they're just trying to build this whole money-making thing off of YouTube, and that's why they have the website stuff. And honestly, I don't think everybody does it that way. Just like when I said in the e-banking video I made, and I know Michael B., the Game Genie, pointed this out, it was irresponsible for me to say everybody who got in the game community the last couple of years is only interested in making in it for the money. That's irresponsible. That's just like saying, I don't think everybody made a website for the money. I think some people may have, as their channel gotten bigger or more people watch their videos, they've gotten more confident in themselves to make that website. They've always wanted to make involved with gaming. Or maybe they wanted to make that website so that they have a bunch of different channels. People can go check out that website instead of having to go every one of their YouTube channels. Or maybe they made it because they're afraid YouTube won't be around forever, so they have a place to have their videos without, you know, if YouTube goes away, there's a place that there still are. I mean, I know when years ago before I went to YouTube, I took a college course in speech, and you had to not only speak in front of the class, but you had to record a speech video and give it to a teacher, and those were nerve-wracking. I mean, getting in front of a class is nerve-wracking enough, but actually sitting in front of the camera making that video, it was nerve-wracking for me. And ironically enough, here I am talking in front of a camera. Who would know? But I mean, maybe some people got more confidence to do the other things they've always dreamed of doing. You know, people have done all kinds of things. People have made shirts and sweaters, and because they got the confidence from making the videos to do that other stuff. Some people have gone on to work, you know, go to work for websites or bigger companies, get a chance to work on a video game because they made YouTube videos, and that either gave them the confidence or gave them the door in. Again, it's kind of cool. It's cool, but I understand why people don't want to follow somebody when there's just too many things, you know, to keep track of. A lot of people don't have that time. But it is cool to sit back and think of all the changes that have happened since I first started watching videos on YouTube, and the opportunities for people or ways to get a hold of them now. So, what do you think about the changes in channels over the years of YouTube? You can put them here, or go to Luke Morris One's video and obviously leave a video response or a comment to his video. So, excuse me. Another cool thing that happened was HappyConsoleGamer did Then Till Now Amazing. He just recently hit his 50,000 subscribers to his channel, and he not only does he talk about, you know, how he never imagined getting this many subscribers, but he kind of talks about what he has planned for this year, you know. And it's always cool to see. I always think it's cool when someone does a video on milestones. I don't think someone should make like a milestone video all the time. You know, I've always kind of been the one of 100, 1,000, 5,000, you know, maybe 10,000, maybe 20, 25,000, 50,000. I don't think you should make one all, especially if your channel's growing at decent speed, not to make one all the time, because then it kind of becomes redundant. It doesn't seem special, that, you know, that you mean it, kind of thing. But it is cool. If you're interested, check it out. It is amazing, because I never thought, you know, channels would reach like 50,000 subscribers when I first started. You know, back then, when I started watching videos years ago, 1,000 subscribers, like, holy cow, 1,000 subscribers, that is amazing. And to see the opportunity people have to see how many people could watch a video and subscribers is quite honestly amazing. So, next one up is from AtariLeaf. Shout out Bretsky, aka ColecoHitman. I always love to shout out people who shout out other people in a video, so go check it out. It's a really cool way he does this video, by the way. I really like it. Kind of in a way, kind of like a Star Wars rolling thing, the way he does it. And the next one up is RetroGamerVX's A New Subscriber Literally Saved My Life, No Joke, and Other News. So first of all, you're probably saying, how did a subscriber save his life? Well, you ever drive down the road and you kind of, maybe you zone out or you kind of doze off? Well, in this case it happened, and I believe the guy subscribed to him and he got a notice on his phone, and that kind of like woke up and he realized he was going towards the medium, and he changed his car direction. So the guy subscriber literally didn't know. He actually kind of saved his life. So it's kind of cool. So the next one up is from BufferKid. It's Nostalgic, episode 2. This is kind of funny because I know he gave me credit in the first episode, but me and my friends were on Skype one day talking, and Adam always says this, or BufferKid always says this nostalgic. He's always talking about stuff from the 80s and 90s. And so, you know, one day, you know, I got on there and I was just like, you should just, you know, call your video series It's Nostalgic, and he decided to go with it. And in this episode, basically it's mostly Genesis stuff or Sonic the Hedgehog. If you have never seen Sonic the Hedgehog, a box copy of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Boy or other Genesis stuff, most definitely check it out. It's really cool. And the next video is by JumbleJunkie, and it is sold separately. Eightarc Fusion Synthesis Fight Stick. Now this is a $200 fight stick, and it looks really cool. If you're somebody who likes fight sticks, and maybe looking possibly for one to obviously for fighting games, or maybe just because you like playing with arcade stick when you play your home console games, definitely check it out. Really high quality joystick, actually. And the next one is from JillPooThree, NintendOnly Room Tour 2013. Basically, he's doing a room tour before, you know, he obviously moves it all downstairs. So if you want to see what his room tour looks like, if you've never seen it, or see what these games look like. It's really cool. Obviously, they're mostly Nintendo. And the next one up, talking about pickups, is Croooow111. Croooow pickups, first one for 2013, 10 March 2013. Now, traditionally, you know, watching Croow's videos, he's always almost always done a pickup video every week or 2 weeks. And the fact that he's gone this long without a pickup video, this is going to be a massive pickup video. It's an hour long. But he also got some cool import PS3 games, if you want to see what those look like. And he did his format for this a little different. You know, traditionally he talks about the game, and there's a little window where the gameplay's going, and then after that, there's a standalone gameplay. Well, in this video, you know, there's a window where he talks about the game, and then he goes on to the next game, and then after he's done with all his pickups, at the very end, then there's the standalone video for all the pickups, gameplay. So if you're interested in that, check it out. A lot of cool games from a lot of different systems. And the next one up is from TvandLust. Context Matters, Aladdin, Sega Genesis. Basically, this video series is about him talking about his memories and why these games he talks about matters to him. And this one's obviously Aladdin on the Sega Genesis, which is an awesome game. Of course, during the 16-bit and 8-bit era, I loved all the licensed games, especially Disney games. So if you're interested, you want to hear his memories and about it, go check it out. Now, the last video today is actually a podcast. And it is from Footloose 20005's channel, the Unnamed podcast, hobbies and interests outside of YouTube. So basically, obviously, this podcast, basically they're talking about their hobbies and interests that's not YouTube related or gaming related, obviously. And his co-host on this episode are Josie J, 19HD Gaming, Mr. Blastoise 101, Stars Gaming 1009, and the Game Buster Mark. All their links are in the description of the podcast. It's a little over an hour long. If you're interested, go check it out. So guys, that's all I have for this video. This week I'm challenging myself to get a YouTube game video out every single day. And obviously Wednesday will be the live stream. So kind of limiting a little less people in it this time. There was a couple people I said, you know, if they wanted to be on, they could be on kind of thing. But I'm starting to limit the amount of people because I know it kind of gets hectic with so many people in there. But anyway, that's all for today, guys. I will talk to you guys all again tomorrow. Bye for now.